Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a young man named Ethan. Ethan had always dreamt of running a marathon. He admired the determination and discipline required to complete such a grueling race. However, there was one significant hurdle standing in his way. Ethan had a condition that affected his mobility. Doctors told him that running a marathon would be nearly impossible for him. But Ethan was not one to give up easily. He knew that if he wanted to achieve his dream, he would need to embrace the power of persistence. So, he began his training, starting with short distances and gradually increasing his mileage. The journey was not easy. There were days when Ethan's legs ached, and doubts crept into his mind. However, he refused to let those obstacles deter him. He found inspiration in stories of other athletes who had overcome physical limitations to achieve greatness. Their resilience fueled his determination. He knew that success would not come overnight, but he remained steadfast in his pursuits. As the marathon day approached, Ethan faced his biggest challenge yet. Doubts plagued his mind, and he questioned whether he had what it took to complete the race. But then he remembered all the hard work, the sweat, and the sacrifices he had made to get to this point. He reminded himself of the power of persistence. Finally, the day of the marathon arrived. The atmosphere was electric as thousands of runners gathered at the starting line. Ethan stood among them, his heart pounding with a mix of nerves and excitement. The gunshot rang out, and the race began. With each step, Ethan's determination grew stronger. He ignored the pain and fatigue, focusing solely on reaching the finish line. The cheers from the crowd and the encouraging words of fellow runners propelled him forward. Hours passed, and as the sun began to set, Ethan's goal was in sight. With sheer willpower, he crossed the finish line, tears streaming down his face. The crowd erupted in applause, recognizing the incredible feat he had accomplished.